You can run, but you can't. To see you.
You too.
They let you in, eh? You're a treasonous bastard. They let you in through your passport. How'd you go?
Coming through customs was alright. Got a real grilling coming through there. Obviously, just from all of the terrible things I've said about the country, and it's like I've learned my lesson. And so and I've really learnt to keep my mouth shut.
Can you not do that?
I'm pretty sure it's getting your
I have had a taster of this and cried my eyes out. It's an amazingly personal journey. Hippie has done something really, really quite special here. When we think about Merata, I want to get a bit of a sense from you. What is she obviously a mentor for you, what she has meant to you in an inspirational way?
Well, she's been present throughout my whole career, right from the very beginning, from when I had two cars one night at Sundance. That's when I first met her. And right from then we hit it off. We became very good friends. She became like a second or third mother. Well, I've got a lot of mothers, but she became just another one of my mothers. And she helped me a lot on when I was developing the screenplay for Boy as well. And just someone I could turn to for honest criticism and good feedback and inspiration for when I was trying to come up with creative ideas, or when I was unsure of myself. She would always be like, don't do what everyone else wants you to do, just do what you want to do. So she was a very big influence on me, and again, one of my mentors. And this is the first time I'm going to see the film completely in its finished state. So I'm excited, a bit nervous as well, just because last time I read, it was 2010 when she passed away. So I'm sort of, a bit apprehensive about that as well. Because, it's a bit sort of strange seeing someone you really love up on the screen, especially if it's about them,
That's right. And talking to Hippie, he took the responsibility on. Cliff said to him basically, I'll produce it, but only if you direct it. That's he said it was a Godfather kind of thing. I'm making you an offer you can't refuse. Yeah. Why was he the perfect boy for the job, apart from the obvious?
Well, I think having someone who's that close to her, and there's great. I know that Hippie had found all this old footage that she had taken of him when he was a baby and stuff, and all this. So she was documenting a lot of stuff just in her private life as well, which through his job at the Film Archive, he had access to all of that stuff and was discovering things throughout his journey making the film, which is. And to have a mother like that, and to have someone who was such a strong presence, not only in the film community but also as an activist as well. She's a political activist. She was, I think for him, he's the perfect person to be unearthing the stuff and to be discovering, I guess, stories about his mother that he probably never knew as well. So I think he is the perfect person to tell it, because also he's her youngest child as well, and I think so he's probably the furthest away from her in terms of how long he had with her, really.
We talk about the legacy that she leaves and the impact that she's had. How do you feel? You're an Indigenous filmmaker. How far have we come?
I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm doing all right.
Come on, idea. Speak for you.
Well, I think, she was always very supportive of me going and doing stuff overseas as well. I think for most Indigenous filmmakers and artists, there's a certain pressure that you feel that you need to stay at home and that you need to. I feel like I'm in their shop. That you feel like you need to stay at home and you've got to represent your people in a certain way. Whereas she said, you can represent us overseas. You don't have to be here. You can go and you've got your own voice. You can go and tell ridiculous stories about vampires, or you can go and do these things and still represent us, in that way. So with my own voice, and that was a really important thing for me, was that she encouraged that. When I first wrote Boy, my initial drafts of Boy were very serious, and it was I thought I was trying to tell a story or a type of film that I thought people wanted to see in terms of the trends in New Zealand filmmaking. And she said, "That's not you, man. That's not you. You're an idiot, and just make a film, that's really true to how you tell stories. And so that's why Boy really is the way it is.
That's empowering, and she's obviously had an enormous impact. And she sent you out into the world, and you've just got back from the Czech Republic and the fabulous Prague with Jojo Rabbit. So you are taking the stories out to the world and bringing them back to us. All right, very quickly, how was it? It's all done. It's wrapped. We spoke to Thomason. She loved every minute of it. What can we expect?
Well, you can see exactly like all my other films.
Exactly like all your other films.
Except this one's set in World War II, and it's a World War II comedy. I mean, everyone's got to make one, right?
Obviously.
Because it was so hilarious. But it was an amazing experience. But with incredible actors, and it was a really amazing time. But this is my first time back home in a year and a half, so I'm really nice.
Can I stop talking to you, please, and I can go and see my mates?
Yeah, can you, Kate? Look at this big bright light in my face. I didn't come back home for this.
I'm so sorry. You know I hate to do it, but you're just too adorable.
Your makeup.
No.